What are some tips to help you get your DPT? So if you're interested in becoming a physical therapist, then what things can you be doing to help set yourself up for success? What's up guys, my name is Antonio and this is Megan, and we both work in physical therapy, and in this channel we talk about everything related to the physical therapy field. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And in this video we want to talk about what are some tips to help you get your DPT. If you need help maybe understanding what should I get my bachelor's degree in, or maybe what should my mindset be like, or maybe what are some of the common hurdles that you might face going through this process, that's what we want to cover in this video.
So whether you're applying to PT school or you're in the program, I feel like mindset is a huge deal. We believe in a growth mindset, so you're thinking forward, you're optimistic, you're positive, and even if you don't know an answer, you believe that you can either figure it out, find the answer, or fail and learn from it. Mindset is a huge deal.
A mindset that helped me through this process was knowing that the teachers are on your side. So for me, going through the PTA program, knowing that the teachers were there to support you and be behind you to have you succeed as a PTA, that gave me the confidence I needed. That took a lot of the pressure away of I need to meet their expectations. But knowing that they're behind you in this, it kind of gives you some relief that someone's on your side, rather than being stressed out or anxious that they're trying to just fail you from the program, but they're actually trying to help you succeed through this process. So having a mindset like that, knowing that they're on your side, will make it easier to ask them questions, will make it easier to look for them for advice, and give you that confidence that you need to finish the program.
One of the questions we most commonly get asked is, what should we get our bachelor's degree in? And the answer is, it depends. There you go. Actually, I think of two different scenarios. One is, what's the quickest way? So usually undergraduate degrees have programs that set you up to fulfill the requirements for the physical therapy program while you're also getting your bachelor's degree. So it's quicker. The other option is, do whatever you actually enjoy. So if you enjoy learning about business, or if you enjoy learning about something else, English maybe, you can get a degree in that, but also, aside from that, fulfill the requirements from the physical therapy program and then apply to PT school. And whatever those undergraduate degree or whatever you specialize in, you can use that once you graduate. Like, you could use a business degree maybe if you want to open your own clinic, or you could use an English degree if you want to review papers or do research in physical therapy. There's a lot of ways that you can use that other knowledge in physical therapy if you actually have other interests.
So what is your undergraduate degree in, and why did you choose it?
I actually have a bachelor's in applied science with a minor in biology. I did that because it made sense for what I was doing. I had an associate's of applied science because I was a physical therapist assistant first, so it transitioned well. The two degrees made sense together. It took me less time, and I picked a biology minor because I like science and I'm nerdy, and it made sense for the PT program too. One thing we wanted to point out though is that you don't have to get a degree in something to be good at it or to learn. So I didn't get a business degree, but we opened a business together because we just learned on our own, and we read stuff and we learn and we fail and we learn from again. So just because I picked the route that made the most sense with my associate's degree because I was an assistant doesn't mean I can't do things that I actually enjoy just because I don't have a degree in it.
Now, with becoming a physical therapist, what were 3 hurdles you can think of that you had to kind of go over to be able to make it through the program? Were there 3 things that were kind of difficult for you to get there?
The first thing I think of is just getting into the program. Just being clear throughout your undergrad degree what your goal is, so that you know that you're applying, so you stay on track, and that you finish your classes with good grades so that you can actually get in. So if I picked a hurdle for people, usually the first one is just getting into the program. The second, I guess, once you get into the program, is just getting out of your own way. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I feel like I hold myself back a lot. So one thing that he mentioned is what he felt in his program was that the teachers were on his side, and I didn't necessarily think that way when I was in PT school. I almost felt like they were the gatekeeper, like stamping to know whether I was going to pass or not, instead of thinking of them as being helpful resources and mentors. And it took me a while to get to that point, all because of my mindset, because of the way I was thinking. So, being confident in yourself and being positive and optimistic are things that we talked about at the beginning, but can carry you through the program and even through your career. The third thing would be the final exam, I guess, because that's the end point. So sometimes people get really stressed about the big test at the end because there's so much information that you cover throughout the program, and making making sure that you actually know it and you can take the test, because that's the okay to whether or not you can practice. So know that the pass rate for that's really high. Like it's what, 97 or 98% pass rate typically in schools. So knowing that it is possible, and knowing that the professors help you, and there's lots of ways to study to be prepared for that, can help those 3 hurdles feel like maybe they're not that big a deal, or maybe that we can actually do this together. The last tip I have for you is to work on your leadership skills and self-development. We're in a position to be in charge of other people, whether it's the assistant or the rehab team, and just because we're in that position doesn't automatically make us leaders. So I think of putting other people first, which doesn't necessarily come naturally to us, and it takes practice and work and thoughtfulness and reflection to be able to make these things happen. So leadership is something that I would work on throughout the PT program, and that can prepare you to be a great DPT.
So there it is, guys. Let us know in the comment section if you have other questions, or if you have tips of yourself that helped you become a PT. Let us know in the comment section. Be sure to like the video. Peace.